I want to say thank you to everybody who decided to watch this video. And I want to send a special shout out to my patrons and Twitch subscribers. You guys help me make this channel better. And I want to say, enjoy the show. So, I'm going to say this. I keep saying this, but for some reason, a lot of these motherfuckers don't get it. I talk about people that I disagree with, and I talk about them because I disagree with their point, not just to say, oh, right winger bad. Like, no. If you have a good point, I'm gonna say you have a good point. But if you have a dumbass point, right, left, I don't give a fuck. You have a dumbass point, and I get to talk about you. And so yeah, this is the thing that happens. So speaking of which, in dumbass point, I want to cover this. This has actually been out for about 2 weeks, so I really want to cover this, and I thought it would actually be cool, especially since I get people like, you talk about them wrong, and you should just address the motherfuckers at work. And so most of the time they do their live shit, I'm at work. But I get to cover them on my video. Let's talk about Abba and Preach, and how Preach addresses Abba's most recent controversy. Look, I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think this channel, Abba and Preach, has long for this platform. Not because it's dying or some shit like that. I really think Abba is really trying to angle his way away from Preach. And it's just like, it's the vibe that I'm getting. They always said that they weren't friends and they just know each other because they work together. But when they first got together, they weren't friends and shit like that. I get this is a vibe, and like it's like one of those boy bands where they put the guys together to make them work together, and then they associate with each other. And I think like we're gonna have a people going their own way from this fucking channel. But let's go. Let's get to this video.
You can make fun of anything.
Right, but you called it shaming. I want to know why it's shaming. I think, and this is just my suspicion, can't prove it, I think most people subconsciously have a lot of red tape about making fat jokes, because I don't think you would have kept that energy if I was making short jokes. I don't think you would have kept that energy or had the same reservations if I was making a bunch of other stuff. Would you? So 2 weeks back, we put out a video in regards to some woman who got upset because her date saw her and then did a 180 and left.
Yeah.
So I don't think I covered this video, but I think I saw it. I don't know. It's just when I watch videos, when I'm actually following somebody, I watch videos to see like the first 30 seconds or the first minute to see if it's anything there for me to watch. So I don't know if I remember watching this video. I just don't know if I did it on stream or not. But yeah, this is a video that got put out. So let's go.
I was supposed to have a first date tonight, and he just unmatched me on Bumble, so I guess we're not going to get drinks anymore. But I thought I would show you guys my outfit, so somebody saw it.
And then I remember I was like looking in something, that I found out that the news articles were fraudulent, and that she did in fact advertise how big she was. And so the dude who turned around and left when he saw her basically wasn't falsely advertised based off the pictures that she claimed she used on her TikTok.
No.
I got so many comments on this video asking if I was just posting selfies. I have to take my profile to all my friends and be like, is this what I look like? I want to make sure I'm accurately representing myself. I'm not able to just post selfies.
She don't look bad. She's in Chicago. She don't look bad. Like, she look decent. I don't know what the problem is.
Like thin people. Hell, I even have a beach picture where my stomach's out and you see my rolls. So he knew what he was getting into. I accurately represent myself on dating apps because I have to as a fat woman.
So we took out the video, we put out a little community post and said we're going to cover it in a future video. So I thought about it, we talk about it today.
Oh, no, I was watching this video talking about that. All right, let's go.
What were your thoughts about the whole situation?
Yeah, we need to do a video about it, addressing it. But I find it interesting that in another video, you said something about not for shaming and this and that and that, whatever and stuff. And then we do that video, and then you call her all sorts of shit.
Sure.
That's shaming.
What do you mean I'm not for shaming?
So, but you said any previous.
Okay, so this is where I see it. Like, most of the time, they're on the same page. But this is a little bit like, dude, you went too far, but you don't want to claim that you went too far. And let's be honest with you. Abba's been hanging around with Destiny, and he is a Destiny orbiter and all that other good shit. But like, this is the shit that I'm talking about. It's just like Abba is angling his way to try to move away from this channel and using it as a platform to get famous. And some people want to do that, but sometimes he's an habitual line stepper. Just sometimes you had to step across that line and just like, all right, no, okay, no Charlie Murphy tonight.
Video in another video, right? Where we're talking about fat shaming and stuff like that, and going out there, people being big and stuff like that, and you were not for shaming people and you calling people names and shit like that. But then we do this video, and whenever we saw the face and the body didn't match, you went on an old charade and took But that's shaming.
No.
Yeah, if you call someone a whole ass whale, you're shaming that person for the weight.
If you call someone stupid, is that shaming?
Yeah, it might be.
See, this is that Pearl shit. And yes, I have a video coming later on when we're gonna talk about that shit. But this is that Pearl bullshit. This is that whales. Like, motherfucker, what is your fucking issue? What the fuck is your issue? You feel that you're gonna call somebody a whale, that they're gonna be like, you know what, he called me a whale, so I think I'm gonna fucking go work out. I think I'm gonna not eat for like 3 weeks and just lose all the weight. Motherfucker, it don't work like that. Oh, you a whale. Guess what? Motherfuckers like climbing that Moby Dick. Anyway, let's go.
Depending on the situation.
If you roast anybody, is that shaming?
It depends on the situation. We're talking about the context here. I'm talking about the context, of course. If we take it out of the context.
And so, yeah, look, he go like, well, I was just roasting anybody. So is that shaming? Yes, it takes context, you dumb motherfucker. Why do people think that having context for anything that they want to make fun of is a fucking problem? But when it comes to them being made fun of, it needs context. That shit.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Let's go.
Calling anybody anything is not.
Okay, exactly. Well, the context is what's important. What was the information we were going on?
The information was that she misled someone into going into a date.
Absolutely. Right. And then she revealed what she actually looked like. And I was like, yeah, okay, you can get this work. There's a difference between.
So, yeah, from what you think, without even researching this shit, she can get this work because she lied about some shit. It's a dating profile. You literally are on Bumble. Bumble has pictures of yourself. Like, you can also tell how somebody looks from their face. I know, shocking. Wow. But let's continue.
Let's say you are led to believe that somebody's a war criminal. There's an article that comes out, and you roast them. You say, you demonic son of a bitch, you belong with Lucy.
That's this body shape, war criminal. Those are two different things. You dumb motherfucker. All right, let's go. But I'm sure their friends were like, you didn't let him finish. No. Let's just put it like this. Catfishing, mass murdering, war criminal. Those are two different things. All right, let's go.
Lucifer, you probably eating Satan's anus every day. Okay? And then it turns out that the news article that you're reading is false. Well, obviously, you owe that person an apology because of what you said.
Right.
But you also have to acknowledge that, like, the medium for which you normally rely on to get information wasn't accurate. Right? So I think the issue in this lies not necessarily just in what was said, but more so how you handle it afterwards. Right? Video was up for an hour, take it immediately.
Yeah.
A nigga could have left that shit sit.
Yeah.
And he's still happy about it. He has no, like, but I could have let it sit there. Like, what the fuck? How do you even deal with this shit? Like, you don't care. He's like, oh yeah, I got it wrong because they told me something wrong. Okay. And you he's still proud of the shit that he was roasting them. You can see it with the gleam in his motherfucking eye. He's still proud about the shit. And matter of fact, let's just get that as a fucking screenshot. Here, let's go. Screenshot over there. But he's still proud of the fact it's like, do you not get it? That, you know, you fucked up, dude, and you laughing about the shit like that. I don't get it, but you know, I'm not a diagnosed sociopath, so I just don't get it. So, but let's go. Notice I said diagnosed.
Marinate.
We're gonna get those ducats. So when you say, so to address your point about shaming, I think there's a giant difference. I don't go out of my way to see somebody short, but if you acting big chested and you acting crazy, yo, my manlet homie, my hobbit looking Lord of the Rings nigga, my golem crawling nigga that came out the crib.
So, in other words, and I understand it. I only make fun of stupid, closed-minded pieces of shit on the internet because they think they really doing it. I only do that because I'm an asshole. But I don't claim to be anything but an asshole that attacks right wings. I don't make excuses for the shit. And I do something that obviously they don't do, is research. I don't know. But, you know, it's not like they have any, you know, editing team behind their software and like shit like that. It's not like it's just those two. No, this is a whole channel put together. But let's go.
You know, then you can get that.
You get that word.
There's a difference. People say, "Oh, you can't make fun of people." No, you can make fun of someone because they're fan.
Absolutely, I think
there's times when it's unwarranted.
I want to put it out there.
And this was an unwarranted time. But let's go.
Right.
You can make fun of anything.
Right, but you called it shaming. I want to know why it's shaming.
No, I want to see what your position with that.
Yeah.
And I mean, because there is a difference and a difference to make. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're in it. So because we did that video, when we talk about that, we need to make the difference.
Definitely.
We need to put it out there and be like, okay, listen, this is what we stand on.
I think, and this is just my suspicion, can't prove it, I think most people subconsciously have a lot of red tape about making fat jokes, because I don't think you would have kept that energy if I was making short jokes. I don't think you would have kept that energy or had the same reservations if I was making a bunch of other stuff.
Absolutely.
Would you?
No, you're right.
You wouldn't have.
I said, you're right.
You wouldn't have, right?
I'm saying you're.
So here's the reason why, you dumb fuck, to take advantage of what the fuck you saying. The reason why so many people have an issue with fat jokes is because, hey, you dumb fuck, it can happen to anybody. Gaining weight can happen to anybody. As long as you have the ability to put extra calories inside of yourself, inside of your mouth, it can happen to anybody. So a lot of people have a little more sense of self-consciousness when it comes to shit like that. But you know, Abba make me thinking that, oh yeah, no, it ain't gonna happen to me, and fuck around like Brandon Fraser. And if you get that reference, go look at a current picture of Brandon Fraser. You're welcome for the nightmare fuel.
You're right.
Okay, so that's my point. I think when it comes to fatness, people all of a sudden add an extra layer of protection, and they're just like, you know.
And see, this is the shit that I'm talking about. He thinks he's killing it. But you're not. You're not, dog. You're not. But let's go. He's not. He's definitely motherfucking. I still love the mommy movies. And Encino Man. Don't at me. Encino Man was fun.
Look out of here!
You know?
Okay, George of the Jungle was stupid, but it was funny stupid.
We know what the fuck we did.
You know what I'm saying? And so there is, right?
You're right.
So
you're right.
On one hand, I am sorry. Because one, I went at somebody who didn't deserve it. Because like, how many times have people seen an article or they hear a bunch of news coverage about somebody being a child diddler?
Yeah.
And people are off making all kinds of wild comments.
Absolutely.
If it turns out to be not true afterwards,
nothing happens.
Should they apologize? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the person's name has been disparaged, so you owe them that.
Yeah.
However, you're going off the information that you have. We're not a news agency, okay? You can't have someone vetting all the news articles to make sure the sources are factual and accurate.
I mean, like, you can not just jump on the story as soon as you see it and give it a couple days and actually get facts after they come out. But you know, that's expecting these two motherfuckers to do some actual research. Let's go.
No one's doing that. But what we can do, what we do have a responsibility is if it comes to our attention that we are incorrect about something, then you have to address it there.
So why do we have where's that disconnect? Not that disconnect. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Why do we have that thing where we feel some kind of way when we talk about fat, but not other people? Because actually, you know what? No.
You could probably know.
Hold on. Fat woman.
Wait. Because
fat women don't give a fuck.
Did you say you'll probably know? What the fuck? All right, let's go.
No.
You a fat bitch? You a big dude? Man, you fat. Get your lazy ass. We don't give a fuck about that, right? We don't care if it's a fat dude. If it's a fat lady, oh shit, we gotta be.
There's a bunch of men talk. Preach. Get them, preach. Tell them. Because body positivity ain't for men. It's for women.
It's not. Let's be clear about one thing. Body positivity. Body positivity. I'm not gonna say it. Body positivity is not for men. It's.
Who the fuck are you dealing with? Excuse me. I'm just gonna actually show. Has anybody ever heard of somebody called the Velvet Teddy Bear Ruben Studdard? Like, are they talking about big Luther, small Luther? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? No. Now, granted, let's be honest with you. Like, I will be very, very honest with you. Are women seen as more beautiful than men? Yes, that's because of the side that we in. And do men have to? Are men not looked this as more? How do I put it? Just the conversation. Are men not looked at as it's more? It's more of a leap to say a man is beautiful. Yeah. But do men have a different level of beauty standards, have a lower level of beauty standards than women? Oh, fuck yeah. Do you know how many women try to rub on my belly? Not only that, I have been gray since I was fucking 14 years old. And nobody has called me old. I'm an old man now, and I was at 12, but nobody has called me old. So, are there different standards for body positivity, or when a guy becomes in his 50s or 60s, he becomes distinguished? When a woman gets that age, they're old. And motherfuckers like this have actually made jokes about her being dried up or used up or hit the wall and shit like that. So, don't come at me about, oh, there is body shaming for men and body positivity for women. That's not how this works, dog. You are arguing from a point just to make your point, but you're not paying attention to all of the shit. As somebody who likes somebody who gets attention from a lot of the opposite sex and gender, you know what I mean, from women. Yes, women do see men as they don't have to be all hulking and, running around looking like, Mr. Adonis and shit like that. Fat dudes get chicks too. It is body positivity. No. The problem with a lot of men, and the reason why they don't seem as beautiful or body positivity, because a lot of them don't wash their ass. A lot of them don't actually put effort into looking acceptable. And this is somebody who, when I go out, I have to put in effort. Yes, I have to put in effort. A friend of mine, and you guys saw the review, a friend of mine took me to see Black Panther. It took me a half an hour to get ready. I actually had to. I know it seems impossible to improve on perfection, but a lot of guys, they don't worry about how they look, and that's not because they're secure. It's just that they don't think that they need to. But let's continue.
It's not a thing that is for men. It's not a thing where men are included. Yes, they make sometimes some efforts, but they're not. Even some very body positive people are like, I don't want to go out with a fat man.
Yeah.
They say it.
Yeah.
It's out there. Is that? Yes, a lot of you are going to be like, hey, but I wouldn't care. Yes, but we're not talking about your exception.
Yeah.
We're talking about most. And you go out there, motherfucker don't care. And like how we were mentioning that. And
what are the okay? So this is what I don't get about a lot of these red pill people. What people do they be dating? What people do they be going after? I have no problem with dating or going after women. What turns them off or me off most of the times is personality. And I just don't get it. Are you trying to date models? Are you trying to date Instagram models? Like, I don't get it. I don't get turned down for my looks. You know, I get turned down for my busy work schedule, my political views, my that looks don't trump me. Looks don't make me. What are they going after? Who are going after them? I'm sorry. I just maybe they're on the extra shallow. Like I don't know. Okay, let's go.
that other video, there was a whole beauty pageant about body positivity, and then there was one rip dude in there. What was that? No, you can't be having one rip dude wearing swim thick or whatever, and you rip like that. It don't connect. So we know that. We know that's a fact. But
okay. Here. Let's do this. I want to see if I can actually find this picture. So, we can actually go and actually look at what's been in a lot of video games. This is some shit that's been in a lot of video games. Here. Let's just go to this screen right here. We can actually look at a lot of different video games. We can actually do different body types. And you have the super masculine. We have Zangief. He's not exactly skinny. We have Gears of War. Okay, Gears of War is, they just weird about shit like this. We have games like this. We have all different games and types of male body positivity. I remember seeing it even when you go to like motherfucking these motherfucking characters. And I know it's covering up Kratos, but in the most recent God of War game that we literally have fucking Fat Thor. Here, let me see if I can actually pull it up. And this motherfucker, he is literally considered strong. Like, this doesn't make sense to me. When you look at the other motherfuckers, Magni and Modi. Here. Open a new tab. You have all different body types when it comes to fucking men in video games and shit like that. It is not as stringent as you see with what happens with women. I'm sorry. What women do these motherfuckers think are out there? If you're going by just the Instagram models, that shit is trash, dog. Let's put that right there. But let's go.
there's other things like that. Height. You know what I mean? We clown dudes on height. I'm just not sure where it's from and why we do one and not the other.
Why do you clown dudes on height? Why does it matter what somebody's height is? But you know, again, motherfuckers that think how you visually look only determines everything about you. But let's go.
And we don't address it.
It's easy, bro. It's just we've convinced society that fat people are to be protected at all costs. They're to be coddled. They're to be treated like. And I'm like, no. At the same time, you don't have to go out of your way to do something. But if someone acting crazy and they're gonna get this roast energy, they can get it on their fatness too. Simple. That's it.
So if we won't get you this roast energy on your stupidity, your bigotry, your closed-minded, we're gonna get you on this roast energy. I just don't know. It's just like the shit don't make sense to me. Like, again, I know I'm an awesome looking motherfucker, but I don't have a problem with physical attractiveness with women. I don't get it. I don't. I'm 5'7", 300 pounds, and women still love me. Like, the fuck? I've never had a physical issue with women. It just doesn't, but let's go.
But if you're asking me where it comes from, it's because we've made it red tape and taboo in our society to say so. We are this whole body positivity movement stems from that emotion where it's like, we're gonna just talk like it's not a problem, and you being, morbidly, it is.
Maybe because we've seen what's considered fat and what's considered skinny move so much throughout the years and decades, and it always switches between the two of them. But again, he's just mirroring like those talking points you see from a lot of the red pill idiots. You see from, like, again, just pearly things, like even use the term whales. Like, what the fuck is your problem, man? But all right, let's go.
Being morbidly obese is a huge problem. Okay, but we're making it so we can't talk. It's a boogeyman.
Yeah.
The same way you can't talk about certain forms of racism or whatever. This is very similar. And so that's where it comes from.
If you go to a certain country and you talk about what's going on there,
yeah,
certain people are not gonna like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So again, this is one of the. I think one is onefold, twofold. First, you start off with. We fucked what? I talk about the amount of folds in the body. Listen, bro, I'm not making more fat jokes.
I haven't said anything.
Maybe this is too big for you to comprehend.
Oh, you stupid! Okay? Get the fuck out of here.
Like he's just like whatever. Oh, the shit is just. Again, I want to know what the fuck they feel like people be chasing. I just okay, sure, let's go.
all right.
Yeah, you slept well. You slept well.
Listen, when
you got that energy.
I don't know, my brain be firing. I can't even understand.
You
okay,
stupid.
All right, but moving past that. No, that's not even a fat joke. Stop. Everything can be a fat joke.
I didn't say anything.
Think big. See? I'm sorry.
No, now you just
like, who finds them funny? I'm sorry, who finds them funny? I just okay, sure, let's go.
I'm fine. Okay, so all this to say, I think the real sad part is that we can't rely on our media platforms to report on things honestly, which puts the public in a very precarious position because people say, do your research. It's like, well, not everyone got the time to do it. Not everyone got all this other stuff to do it.
What? You're telling me you're too lazy to do your research? You're telling me with the channel that motherfucking has, what? Yep. Almost 2 million subscribers. You can't do your research? What are you talking about? You're being lazy again. You're being stupid. You want to stay stupid? You want to remain willfully ignorant about things? And unfunny? Is that what you want? Of course. The problem comes where these motherfuckers, oh yeah, I'm better than you. How? Your e-penis is bigger. Oh, my actual penis is bigger. And it can hit that spot where your daddy can't hit inside your mom's vagina. But anyway, let's go.
Yeah, but you guys should hire a bunch of. I'm like, man, if you think I'm reading every article that passes through a vetting system, ethically, I think you can make the argument that maybe we should, and maybe that should be a practice we go.
No, it is. If you're quote unquote bringing news, if that's your only job, yes, you should vet articles. You should. It's not even that you're just doing a response video, because you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the motherfucking God honest truth. A lot of times when I'm bringing up a new person to watch, I've actually already watched a video that they've actually done. Maybe not the one I've done on stream, but I at least do research. That's the responsible thing to do. And I have a channel less than 1,000 subscribers. By the way, like, share, subscribe. Subscribe. I need you guys to subscribe. But I do that. And what do? You sit back and you say, oh, well, maybe we should do it. Motherfucker, you ain't got nothing but time on your hand. Well, your hands also may be on destiny, but that's a different story. Let's go.
Going forward. But the truth is, you want to know what our process is? I see something on Google, I pick it up, and then if it sounds fishy, then I'll look deeper into it. But generally, I do most of the research on these topics, and so, it's not a deep dive. It's like, oh, this looks credible, and then we move from there. And I'll try to look at the news source, and if it looks half decent, that's fine. As long as I'm not reading for something like the onion.com, like, generally, most of these things go well. But
oh. Why do I have more journalistic standards than these fuckers? And I'm not even 1% of their size. Fuck, I'm not even 1% of 1% of their size. All right, let's go.
sometimes subscribers point it out to us, and when they do, we try to rectify things right away. But yeah, that's where I stand. I think it's unfortunate that in this media cycle you can't rely on it, because apparently from one of the videos I've seen from the girl, she posted about the fact that the news company in question had acted like they quoted her and they interviewed her when they never did.
I got an email from the Daily Mail and the US Sun asking to use screenshots of a video.
Wait. Their source was the Daily Mail. Wait. The Daily Mail. Oh. The Daily Mail. Okay. Sure, they're a reliable source.
Video I posted that's gone viral because I wanted to do a story about it. The email was asking for permission. Not sure why they asked for permission, because they posted the story without my permission. And what's even crazier is the headline, like they interviewed me. This is me, I'm curvy and proud, but cruel trolls say I catfished my Bumble date when he stood me up. Chloe, don't know you, but we never spoke. I've never once called myself curvy. I don't use that term. I'm plus size or I'm fat.
I can't anymore. I can't. I fucking can't.
Done.
Yeah, done. Wow, how do I have more journalistic efforts? And I'm not a journalist. I talk to maybe 30 people per video. By the way, like, share, subscribe. Sometimes 100. And these fuckers show, sure, because reasons. I'm gonna put something out that's just wildly inaccurate. And yeah, because I saw something funny on the internet and I want to make fun of people. Can I make fun of especially Alba for his stupidity and laziness? I guess I can. I just did for what, 20 minutes? Half an hour, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm done with this. I'm done. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I cut this video segment here.
If I gave myself the power